What's good, man? Welcome back to the channel. You feel me? Y'all make sure y'all keep hitting that like button and hitting that sub button, man. Okay, it's been a day since Drake came back with his final diss track that's looking like it's gonna be the final diss track of this whole war, you feel me? So what I wanted to do today was actually get some reactions of some of the voices that actually matter in hip hop, because we know my reaction, man. I feel like Kendrick won the war, won the battle, flat out. You know, every song for me was a W for Kendrick. It was just hitting harder. The lyrics were sharper. You know, everything was just sharper in Kendrick responses. And mind you, I'm just getting my opinion out of the way before we jump into everybody else's opinion. So I feel like Kendrick won in that aspect. And the song that Drake dropped last night, you know, the Heart Part 6, I just feel like that was Drake doing the defensive track, defending himself against everything that Kendrick Lamar said against him. And also at the same time, letting it be known that he doesn't want to continue this verbal battle, especially if Kendrick's going to take the route that he's been taking, which is basically saying, nigga, you running OVO fucking island out there. You know what I'm saying? We've been worried about the OVO sweatshop, nigga. What about OVO island? Nobody was ever thinking about that or asking the questions about that. But we all know Kendrick brought too much light to all these little Millie Bobby Brown accusations, man. So, hey, the internet is pretty much saying that it's a done deal, guys. It is a wrap. The internet is pretty much saying it's a wrap. Akademiks, for some reason, is thinking that the boy is going to double back with another banger. He think it's not over, but DJ Hed came out and said that he has good knowledge that Kendrick will not be responding to this Drake track if this is Drake's attempt at a diss. Now, Drake did continue to diss and double down on the Dave Free stuff, messing with Kendrick's baby mom. But Kendrick just ultimately, allegedly, I'm going to just say this is what's being put out there. Kendrick just ultimately felt like that track doesn't warrant a response, you know. Now, Akademiks actually was on stream last night when all this was going down. Of course, y'all already know he was making it seem like Drake just goddamn, like he just went up one or something. He was already down 3 by Kendrick, let's not forget. But he talked to Joe Budden, he talked to Elliott Wilson, he talked to DJ Hed, who basically did that live and said that the beef was over. I was trying to find that clip, but I can't actually even find it on YouTube right now, which is crazy. He also talked to Charlamagne the God. We gonna react to what Gilly the Kid said, you feel me? Because his Gilly the Kid, let me just say, him, Vlad TV, Adam 22, even Akademiks to a certain extent, we all see the game. These guys are what you call engagement farming. They engagement farming. They trying to go against what the consensus is and give an obvious bullshit answer so people can come to their pages and engage and comment and argue and go back and forth. We know what they doing, the strategy. We see the strategy, guys. We see the strategy. Come on, we're in the social media age. You motherfuckers are old. The young people, we know the fucking strategies. That's why I'm not understanding how y'all really running with this narrative that Drake planted a story for weeks, guys, weeks, to make his fucking self look crazy. If y'all were smart, y'all would know that Drake read everything on the goddamn internet, watched every Akademiks live, be on Twitter. His whole diss last night was all bars from Twitter. And he just ran with all those narratives in that song. But some motherfuckers just don't pay attention enough, guys. That's why it's important that y'all hit that like button and hit that sub button on Big Wave God Made It. So we can come in this bitch and put a little bit, we can level even the playing field, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say basically, man. But we about to get into the nigga Akademiks, checking in with who we want to see. I want to see him talk to Joe Budden first. We're going to go over here to Act Page and see what was Joe Budden's take on this. Because Act is really acting delusional right now. I'm worried for Akademiks at this point, man. I'm worried for Akademiks at this point, bro. Went from being the most hated to being accepted in the game to you know, from that to being given the keys to this shit. Literally getting exclusives from the biggest artists to making it biased to the point where the whole world notice. Like, we get it's your favorite rapper, bro, but you're trying to be a media platform. You're not trying to be the biggest fan in the world. So, you know, Act's still over there struggling a little bit, man. But let's just see what the boy Joe Budden had to say to him, man. Hope he really talking some sense into this young man. Really, really hope so.
Joe sleeping, man. Probably cuddling with his shorty.
Joe sleep, nigga. You know why? It's over.
Actually, Joe probably in some strip club right now.
Yo.
Oh shit! I thought you was in like a strip club or something right now. Yo, Joe.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm on the stream, and I gotta get some quick thoughts from you. Just a minute or two, man. What's the vibes?
I'm over it.
You're over it?
I'm over it.
Bro, he over it, bro. After the lackluster performance from Drake? Nigga, Drake said that whole song, basically, nigga, I'm done. I'm done with it. He said he's over, so if Drake is over it, everybody should be over. I feel like Ak is the only nigga that's trying to keep this shit going at this point.
How are you over it?
And we know why.
Shit's exhausting. I'm done. I'm in bed.
He say I'm in bed.
What do you think about the drop?
Bro, y'all talking about the goddamn Kendrick responses was boring. You know what's crazy? This whole shit with Kendrick and Drake is flipped backwards, bro. Because Kendrick was dropping the little introspective shits and everybody was like, he need to drop a banger. You know what I'm saying? Then Drake was dropping the bangers and everybody was like, man, this nigga need a rap. It's like y'all want them both to do opposite things and opposite of what they do. Y'all want Kendrick to drop a club banger and y'all want Drake to drop the rapidy rap shit. But Drake just dropped the rapidy rap shit and everybody's saying that's not it. Kendrick dropped the club banger and I ain't gonna lie, everybody's still saying that motherfucker was it, man. Everybody's still saying that motherfucker was it. So we ain't gonna cap on that one.
From last night to tonight, it feels like this is more about speed. What do you feel like is going on?
Now, Big Ak, you talking about it then became more about speed. Nigga, you the one was up there on your Twitter counting down for every nigga. Nigga, you literally got Kendrick Lamar day one, no response right on your shit right now. You the only nigga making it about speed. You putting the pressure on these niggas. Drake sitting on the fucking couch at the embassy watching your ass every night, waiting for you to go live. Counting shit down and shit.
What's going on right now?
It's over.
Too much. I just feel like too much is going on. Like yesterday was a lot. Today Drake sounds exhausted. It's like I'm exhausted. I feel him. I don't blame him.
Drake sound woe out, man. How the fuck is you gonna beat all them allegations, especially when you got a little, there's a little smoke behind the mirror when it comes to Drake. You know, you can't say things like this and it hit if a nigga don't give you a reason to ever say shit like that. You feel me? So my point is, all these videos of Drake floating around up here hugging on 17-year-olds, hugging little young 14-year-old bitches, man. That's why they saying that about you, Drake.
I don't know what's going on. I want these niggas to stop. I'm over it now.
Well, if you're saying that, we're gonna start talking about a winner, right?
Well, we know the winner.
Do we?
All right, I'm not doing this with you right now.
Yes, exactly, nigga. He said we already know the winner. Ak over here still playing that same goddamn Drake role, bro. Ak still playing the role for Drake. Now, Drake just goddamn gave up on the track and said, I'm done with this shit if you gonna continue lying. Ak over here like, Joe over here like, nigga, it's over. It's already a winner. Ak like, really? Who won? Bro said, I'm not about to fucking play with you and do this with you today, Ak. We not doing this, Ak, for another 2 weeks, bro. And bro, if Drake don't drop again, then we're done with this shit. We're done with this shit. Now, if Drake drop again and antagonizes Kendrick Lamar some more, I believe Kendrick will come and fucking take a dump on his head top once again. But in the meantime, this shit is over. Ak, don't get over here hyping Drake up to drop some more shit, tripling, quadrupling down on what he quadrupling down on, and y'all gonna make Kendrick really fucking fly off the rails. If he can't handle Kendrick talking about A minor, then what the fuck he think coming next? Nigga, he might have Millie Bobby Brown on the song next.
Do we?
All right, I'm not doing this with you right now.
We not doing this, Ak. We not doing this.
Who's the winner? If it ends right now.
If it ends right now, are we counting the lies?
Now, mind you, y'all see how he about to try to add some extras to that shit. He was already on the phone with DJ Hed, which we gonna get to. And DJ Hed asked him, nigga, who do you got up right now if he ended right now? And Act clearly said, Kendrick. I don't understand why he trying to psych himself out. Like,
We're not.
Oh my
fuck
God!
the lies.
Yes,
We counting everything.
we're counting all the.
Thank you, Joe. We counting everything, nigga. If it was a bar put to the pen, if the pen was put to the page, we fucking counting it, nigga. Who cares if the T is true?
lies. It's okay to lie.
It is. It's okay to lie on your enemies, man. Everybody acting, all these niggas do that shit all the time. Adam do it, Act do it. It's okay to lie on your enemies. What about the lies that Drake telling? Why nobody fact checking Drake in his day free shit? Drake ain't come with a positive DNA test yet. That's why I gotta speak up almost in defense of the Kendrick Lamar shit, because like the fans that's with a voice, they so far gone, like pun intended, with Drake, that these niggas are like only holding the burden of proof to Kendrick Lamar. They not holding it to Drake. They want Kendrick Lamar to prove that Drake got an 11-year-old daughter, but they don't want Drake to prove that Dave Free is Kendrick's kid's real dad.
Oh man. Well, it's not over yet, Joe. It's not over yet.
Over.
It's not over yet, motherfucker. Hey,
Nigga, what?
honestly, hey, listen, this goes on until the rightful winner wins. It's one of
Let me
those.
ask you.
Hey, it's like when the NBA got some shit going on. Oh, where are they about to lose? All right, another overtime. Come on, let's get it right. It's like the NFL.
When are you gonna get some rest?
Oh no, I'm well rested. Like, I mean, actually, I've been losing my voice consistently for like last 5 days. But yo, you know what?
Bro, Big Act been up for fucking 2 weeks straight. Matter of fact, this nigga been up since Metro dropped like that. Since Metro dropped like that. Mind you, it's a lot of pressure on this nigga because they wait. Like, you see Drake and Kendrick, they wait until this nigga go live so they can channel the shit through him. But I ain't gonna lie, Kendrick pulled the motherfucking reverse Uno card on Drake and Kendrick on Drake and Act as a duo.
I've been thinking as MCs, like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, are they having a good time, or are they just literally stuck in a studio being like a slave to our unrealistic demands for really quick records?
I think Kendrick might have been in the studio anyway. I think Drake is getting annoyed with having to go to a studio to answer to this bullshit.
He's probably in the embassy chilling. Like, the studio's probably.
That's what it sound like, man. It sound like Drake don't even want to do this shit no more. I don't know what we fucking talking about right now. Now we're gonna go over here to the conversation that Ack was having with what that shit said, Elliott Wilson, man. Y'all don't know who Elliott Wilson is. Elliott Wilson is the nigga who basically was getting all the Drake interviews in the past, but you know, the past couple years, or especially when Drake did that interview with Millie Bobby Brown, that fucking nigga spoke up and basically was talking shit about Drake. So Drake ain't fuck with this nigga ever since, man. If y'all remember in 2018 when Drake got into it with Pusha T and lost that battle, like a couple years later, he did an interview and actually spoke about that, and it was with this fucking nigga Elliott Wilson right now. And mind you guys, he's a super Drake stan, Drake fan, just like Akademiks. So these niggas be fucking excited about the boy. So just keep that in mind when listening to these niggas' opinions and listening to these niggas talk. Yeah, y'all see on the board right there, that nigga Act already got motherfucking Kendrick winning the battle. So I just don't understand why he's trying to get everybody else to confirm what we already know.
Elliott!
Yo, Ack, I sent you DJ Hed's number.
Hey, okay, nah, thank you and much appreciated. Hey, while I have you on here, can I just get your real quick thoughts? By the way, you know we're on stream. Can I get your real quick thoughts on everything going on, man?
Well, as DJ Hed was saying, we did a little test pilot today, trying to do the daily hip hop debate vibe.
Okay.
With me, Jeremy Heck from Hip Hop DX. And
shout out to them niggas in Hip Hop DX. Cause I actually seen like they posted already. They trying to do like they little everyday struggle type shit, man. We ain't watching that shit. Y'all get a viral moment, then we come watch that shit, man.
And DJ Hed, obviously. So he came with his West Coast hoodie. I wore my Scorpion jacket, and we went at it, man. You know
wait, you were team Aubrey.
You know, I've always Team Aubrey, man. Even though, you know, the boy might not love me anymore, but, you know, I mean, he's #1 in my book. But
Ew, bro, look how disgusting the dick sucking is, guys. These are the guys that's in charge of the whole fucking landscape in the media, guys. Of course I'm Team Aubrey. The boy doesn't fuck with me anymore, but I'm always Team Aubrey. Like, how much dick do you gotta suck to openly admit that a nigga hates you and you still love him to the end of the earth? Like he your fucking woman or your baby mama or some shit. You niggas is sick. You niggas is fucking sick.
you know
Wait, you're a Team Aubrey.
You know, I've always Team Aubrey, man. Even though, you know, the boy might not love me anymore, but, you know, I mean, he's #1 in my book.
The boy might not love me anymore, but he's #1 in my book was the gayest shit a nigga ever said about Aubrey, man.
But I gotta say, man, so I'll give you the real. Like,
Wait,
this is obviously,
how the fuck we supposed to just listen to your opinion if you just said you love the boy? You love the boy always.
My book, but I gotta say, man,
That was
so I'll
disgusting.
give you
That's
the real.
nasty
Like,
work.
this is obviously was taped this morning, so I didn't hear the song. It just
That's
came out.
nasty fucking work.
I actually am
guys.
very disappointed in this song. I
Thank
think
you.
that,
Okay.
Really?
yeah,
Oh, Ak, you really up here standing on that, and nigga, even the nigga who's obviously glazing as much as you are, just said he was disappointed with the boy, with the obs.
Yeah, I just think that, like, the
I am
problem
too.
I've had with Drake with this whole thing is that he refuses to view Kendrick as a worthy opponent. He still keeps little broing him like we're in the Club Paradise
Bad
days.
move.
You know what I mean? I just don't think that's the right strategy. I say in the thing that he needs to, you know, deliver bars and go at him. He had at
But
that
he
time
did, though.
before this record came out. He hadn't made he hadn't even
did.
made a record about Kendrick, direct to Kendrick.
He delivered bars, Ak, but what you not getting through your goddamn head is, yes, the boy delivered bars, bro. But Kendrick's bars cut deeper. They cut sharper. The knife was just a little bit more sharp, bro. You know how Joe just told you, nigga, Kendrick sound like he been in the booth. Aubrey sound like he don't even want to go to the booth. Like he's irritated that he got to do this shit. That sums it up right there, bro. The shit Kendrick was saying just hit harder. The song selection that he dropped was way harder, bro. Push-ups was fucking mid. Let's stop acting like push-ups was back-to-back, bro. Euphoria is shitting on push-ups. Push-ups came on so flat. Dun, 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 dun. Nigga, Euphoria came on that bitch. Okay, okay, got a Benjamin in the chest, all in my house, like I'm so okay. Bro, that shit just hit different. How the fuck is y'all having push-ups over Euphoria? Push-ups, the nigga is making you 5'5" jokes and shit. He didn't say shit. That cut deep. He said everything that we already know. Rick Ross is a cop. Future, I'm not really your fan. I gave you your #1. Like, all right, bro. Aubrey can say the same thing about every nigga, but every nigga got something different to say about him. Kendrick just killed this nigga from 8 different fucking angles.
Kendrick yet. He's all about airing everyone out who's going against him.
I'm sorry.
Obviously, there's a whole movement, and Metro orchestrated a lot of it, right? But, you know, I just think he has a thing with Kendrick, and it goes back to even when we did The Crown back in the day, where it's like he views Kanye as the measuring bar. He doesn't get why Kendrick is so big and why people love him so much and the type of music he makes and the success he has. He doesn't connect to it.
And that's the thing, bro. The boy never gonna understand. The boy just don't fucking get why Kendrick Lamar is, you know, up to the level of an artist that he actually is, man. He don't understand why Kendrick keep fucking winning Grammys and why he got the fans in a chokehold. And he don't understand why everybody is rallying to motherfucking see him go against him. But I ain't gonna lie, Drake, it's not even that we want you to lose, Drake. It's just that, you know, you've been winning in such a landslide for so long, bro. We just want to see you have to be able to compete with somebody on your same level. We know you killed Meek Mill. We know you obliterated Common, but you were always the biggest thing in the world compared to everybody else, and you never directly got into it with the nigga who was just as big as you are that's in your same realm. So now that it's finally happening, it's like, we don't want you to lose, nigga. We want you to fucking cook, but we just know lyrically and song-wise and fucking being just a straight mean douchebag asshole, we know Kendrick Lamar can just probably take it a little bit further than you could take it, Drake. Because I don't think you ever had to get in them roast battles back in the goddamn high school I don't think you grew up in the hood and had to really have your back against the wall. You feel me? That shit really be real, and that shit really counts when it comes to real life experience.
To it.
Well, isn't it like, mutual? It doesn't feel like Kendrick. Like, if I'm listening to Kendrick's
No,
own,
I think a lot of people don't like Drake, but they all respect him. You can't not respect the boy because of what he's done.
do you think Kendrick respects him?
Huh?
Do you think Kendrick respects him? Because I'm listening to Kendrick.
Nigga, Kendrick hate the way that he walked, the way that he talked, the way that he dressed. He even hate the bitches that he fuck, you feel me? He hate that he sneaked this. But I'm pretty sure, because Kendrick do keep saying, nigga, I was just trying to keep it music. You the one took it to the family. But I'm pretty sure Kendrick respect, like, that Drake did his thing, like, with the numbers. But, he just don't respect him as an artist, bro. He just feel like he's not fucking with him as an artist. And I ain't gonna lie, this battle kind of opens up our eyes to that, because we so caught up in the, he got to make hits, he got to make hits. Well, Kendrick makes hits. He won Grammys, he won awards. He got platinum albums. He did it all. He did all the same shit Drake did. So it's like, ooh, who's really the better artist, man?
I think he respects him. I think he does. I think, and I also don't buy the narrative when people always say, well, we just want the Drake that sings and not the Drake that raps. I think people love some of those AM/PM records too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I hate when they say that whole, like, he needs to just sing type shit. I think that's bullshit also. I think that, we hear Drake barring people up. Drake is a great rapper. Kendrick is a great rapper. So, yeah, if Drake does a great AM/PM song, whatever the fuck, I think Kendrick acknowledges.
All right, man, we can stop fucking Elliott Wilson and shut him the fuck up, because he already did too much glazing for me. I don't know. That shit was just weird whenever it started off, when he was like, the boy don't even fuck with me, but he'll always be number one in my book. That shit was like, that was a red flag to, like, nigga, it sound like we already don't need to be listening to your motherfucking ass. But yeah, man, y'all heard him saying, basically in his opinion, Kendrick won, or Kendrick is up right now, even though I'm pretty sure that this shit is pretty over with. So we already got what? Who was that nigga? Who the fuck was the first nigga? Joe Budden said Kendrick won. Elliott talking about Kendrick won. Now we gotta go to DJ Hed, who is actually from the West Coast, and I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm glad the West Coast got a goddamn voice speaking out, because I'm telling y'all, if it's only one voice in the room and it's Akademiks, man, the voice is gonna be very fucking biased. The voice is gonna be very, very biased, and we're not gonna get good coverage. During, like, when we watch the actual conversations about, like, breaking down the songs and who actually had a better song, I can't even watch Akademiks or, like, the people that I usually watch on an everyday basis, because I already know they're gonna come with some bullshit. The only reason I'm reacting to this is because he have outside people that he's calling and getting their opinion. So now we're getting a little bit more of a balanced opinion. If it was just Ak on this bitch talking to himself, nigga, he would have act like Kendrick really on the clock. But luckily, everybody is telling him, no, sir, not quite. Not fucking quite. Let's see what happened with this shit, man.
Greetings, DJ Hed.
Yo, greetings. Yo,
Greetings and salutations.
Bro sound like he fucking hang with Kendrick Lamar. Greetings and salutations, sir. Like, nigga, what? Nigga, say hello.
Sir.
My guy, first and foremost, I think this is our very first conversation. I'm very happy to have this conversation with you.
This better be a good one, man.
I've seen, like, things sparingly that you were involved in. But one thing I definitely know we probably share in common is that there's a passion about music, and especially this time where music is being traded, and this is an epic battle of proportions. I like what you're doing. Is you're actually,
bro, on God, the only shit y'all got in common is that nigga is, unanimously on Kendrick's side, and your ass is unanimously on Drake's side. Which, it makes sense for him, because I think he's, like, family with these TDE guys. He's gonna say that. But Ak, it kind of makes sense, but it still don't make sense, because Ak, you literally got the biggest media platform. You can't be biased. We don't give a fuck if Drake DMing you. That's the whole point, nigga. Drake been taking shortcuts, using bots, using you niggas. He name dropping YouTubers. Bro is desperate for the dub. I'm telling
Actually
you.
giving a voice and an opinion that seemingly is, people already say I'm like, yo, you're on Drake's side. You seemingly is coming from the other side, and I like it.
Yeah, we know. Oh my God, they want to do this right now as soon as we fucking press play, guys. But yeah, man. So yeah, like I just said, y'all heard what he said. They say DJ Hed is the representation of the other side. Act
It's just
like
a
that
matching
shit.
of energy.
Act
Really
like that
is coming
shit
from the-
because he wants to be able to be biased. But the fans and the people who really tuned in to this shit, they know that shit not cool. Act. Don't do that, bro. Well, it's too late now. It's over. It's
other
over.
side, and I like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a matching of energies, but it's not our first conversation. I was on TMZ Hip Hop, and we had you on.
Yes.
And we had a conversation.
Oh, yes, sir. Yup. You're
So,
right.
Hey, Act cutthroat accent. This our first time talking. That nigga said, "Nah, bro, we being met."
when I was hosting that show, we had you on. We had a similar conversation. It wasn't about these specific people, but it was a similar conversation.
Act cold with it.
But two things. It's full transparency. I have said disparaging things about you, and not necessarily in public, but just behind closed doors. But not because I don't know you and I don't dislike you. It was just certain things that would go on, and I was like, being somebody that I can't operate in the space that you operate in because I'm like outside and I'm around and the lineage that I come from, I can't necessarily do and move how you move, and so I was judgmental in that way. So I just want to tell you personally that I have said those things. I meant those things, but that's kind of it. The second thing.
Yo, he just told that nigga, just to let you know, I didn't talk hella shit about your bitch ass in the past behind the scenes, and I just wanted to let you know before we get on this shit and then you get off of this shit and find out. I'll tell you right now. And oh, by the way, I stand over those things I said. What the fuck? I ain't gonna lie though, bro. That's how it is in this game, bro. I think Act understand. I think that shit all the time, guys. I be like, what if my channel really fucking blow up and like I gotta face these people one day? I didn't talk shit about everybody. But I ain't gonna lie, when you scared to talk shit and hold back your opinion because you think you saving some type of relationship that only exists in your head, knowing these motherfuckers never gonna reach back, come put you on, grab you up, nigga, it don't matter. They only like to talk to the motherfuckers that hate them. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you.
Thing is, when it comes to this, we're fans, bro. And
So yeah, that too. But my point with that was like, nigga, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. For now, we just popping it. Whoever up in the moment, we gonna give them they motherfucking flowers. We not gonna sit up here and act though like, oh, like a nigga getting fucking power bombed and we gonna act like we up by fucking 10. No.
And you a fan of your guy? I mean, aren't you a Kendrick fan, right? That's fair to say.
No, I'm of course a Kendrick fan. I'm of course a Kendrick fan. Like, yeah, like it would be blasphemous if I was like, yo, I just hate this guy who's also on the short list of best rappers ever, right?
No, for sure. Okay, so we're fans of the culture, but one thing that people have overlooked in this whole situation is like, these are my actual homies. Like, we all started together. You know what I'm saying? Like, TDE started in 2004. I was around since 2006. Like, I'm on the Ab Soul album that we recorded in the back house. I did the first, the interview that Dot did to change his name to Kendrick Lamar, we did on our show. It was before they were called podcasts, called Homegrown Radios on YouTube. So, like, these are my homies for real. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it was personal. It's a personal thing, even though I'm able to...
basically saying, nigga, he got a reason to be on TDE. You just dick sucking. You don't even know Drake in real life. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know the boy besides a fucking DM. Ack. He went laid in the bed with Bobby fucking Althoff.
Able to be objective when it comes to the sport,
nigga, you know Ack wanted to be in that bed, man. It's all jokes, Ack. It's all jokes, Ack.
Stuff like that.
We comedians too, baby.
When it comes to like us choosing sides and stuff like that, I'm the most biased nigga in the industry, bro. I've been biased.
He can relate. Act relate to that shit.
Like, I've had full crash out sessions with record labels arguing about our music and stuff like that, because I was on iHeart. I was on the radio for 7 years here in LA. I just left last year or 2 years ago, whatever the case may be. But
I'm completely 100% biased
All
to
right.
everything West Coast.
Now, see, these niggas got accolades, though. They worked at iHeart, the other nigga, Elliott, motherfucking Apple. So they know how to judge. They know they shit. But he is admitting, these my niggas, though.
That's just my brand. And also, for all the people that knows you, when I say West Coast, it's not me uniting the coast against fucking New York, and it's not me uniting. It's not Voltron. We're not the fucking Avengers. It's just literally, and I explained this to Elliott earlier today. When I say West Coast, it literally just means amen. It means for sure. It means bet that. You know what I mean? Word, or however y'all would say it on that side. So whenever I end shit with West Coast, it's not like, yeah, everybody fuck them niggas. Like, that's not what I'm saying. So when it comes to this specific thing, though, I have been completely biased because you've been biased. And
thank you.
Not necessarily in counter with your bias.
I'm glad. I like that, nigga. I like that. We got one nigga representing the media in the one-sided way. We need another motherfucker to make it just completely biased the other way. You feel me? If I was in that position, trust me, it'll be me, guys. It'll be me. Now, everybody know, goddamn, Wave got to listen to Drake on an everyday basis more than he ever fucking listened to Kendrick Lamar in his life, guys. But I gotta keep it real when it comes to fucking hip-hop and rap battling, guys.
Because you've been biased. And
look at
not necessarily in counter with your biases, but these are my homies, and I didn't see anybody else standing up for us from a media standpoint.
Yep.
Do you think
we all
so?
know, like,
nigga, how are you talking about do you think so? Act No Jumper is literally on the West Coast. A West Coast platform, and you got Adam 22 doing the fucking fool every day. You got fucking pathetic Flacco sitting up here acting like no shit that Kendrick ever said was legendary. And this a whole West Coast, this a whole media company that has a representation of the West Coast. And they up here painting it like Drake is washing a West Coast artist every day. And it's obviously, I can see if it was close or if it was like debatable. This shit not really even debatable. It's only niggas that like want Drake to come grace their platform with this weird shit.
I mean, from a media standpoint, who else has really gotten the street?
Well, maybe not on a bias level, but I feel like the majority of like all journalists that covers hip hop, especially the ones who've been around for a while, you know, it always, and this is how I viewed it, it always felt like they preferred a artist that was more to that quintessential traditional concept of an MC like a Kendrick Lamar, as opposed to Drake, the guy from Canada who has had this like non-traditional run that's also a half a pop star. Like I feel like people have always respected the traditional MC over this new guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So again, I remember there was a time that it was almost blasphemous to say that Drake was one of the best rappers ever. Like,
yeah, bro, but that shit was like so long ago, nigga. That was so long ago. Like, it's clips resurfacing now of Lil Wayne telling Drake, man, I told Drake just stay on some Canadian shit. Bro, this shit was so long ago, bro. Drake, we been let that shit go, bro. Drake been the greatest the past 10 years flat out. He been in the game for 15.
already even
We been let that little, he's not street enough, he's too, nigga, we been let that go, bro.
compare him to even a Jay. And I remember like I used to start throwing him in my top, like, you know, my all-time top, like, you know, top 5 list or whatever. And I remember a lot of journalists, shit, even on Everyday Struggle, people were like, yo, your list is kind of like whack for even having somebody like that in it. But I think over time with his consistency and, you know,
I don't remember
with his dominance, people accepted it. So
I don't remember
you know,
that.
I
don't remember that, guys. Maybe I'm fucking, because I ain't gonna lie, 2016, I wasn't too up into all this little social media, and I really wasn't realizing that people was forming opinions online and getting popular off of the shit. So I wasn't really paying attention, but I never felt like, oh, nigga, Drake been in the fucking top 10 since, bro, you talking about Everyday Struggle days. That was like 2017, 2018 and shit. Drake was already in the fucking greatest of all time then. Like, he was already top 5 to me. By 2016, he already had Take Care and Views and all that shit. And he just killed Meek Mill's whole career. He was already top 5, gangy.
I've never thought that he was the favorite by even journalists or like our most media personality perspective.
Nigga, he was top 5 when he dropped Just Hold On, We Coming Home, nigga. Just Hold On, We Going Home. That was like his first fucking album. When he dropped that shit, we knew, nigga, oh, this nigga different. This nigga just crossed over and made a motherfucking pop hit like on his second single. What the fuck? We knew he was different at that moment.
Perspective. So yeah, of course, sometimes I'm loud and vocal, not only because he's my favorite, because I'm like, hey, in this battle, right? You know, I said this to Carl Cherry today. I said, Carl, even though he's been more popular don't mean you're the favorite. He was the underdog going into the Meek battle because everyone kept saying Meek was the guy with nappy braids who used to rap on the corner. This other guy was the guy from Degrassi who, yeah, he does some great songs, but battling is like, it's almost like,
don't even fucking bring that up, bro. Don't even bring the Degrassi pass up, because if you start bringing all that shit into light right now, we gonna start considering it, bro. If you really start considering where Drake come from and how he talk and how he was raised and all the shit he was doing before rap, man, he was grabbing booties on the big screen, man. I'm talking about guy booties and shit. Come on, we don't want to bring that up, because then, nigga, we forgot about all that. I just said, nigga, we been stop giving a fuck about that, because the music was good, but don't bring it back in the midst of this battle, because that's going to disqualify Drake even more if we keeping it honest.
It's in the DNA of an MC, right? It's in the DNA of the culture. And I do think that people always thought that Drake was just too much of a pop guy to really get the battle scars or even the battle rep for doing all that. Of course, he proved himself, but going against Kendrick, I thought a lot of people said, yo, Kendrick's going to take this guy's head off. Kendrick is the quintessential traditional MC.
And I'm with you, Ak. When Drake got into it with Kendrick, even though Drake being everybody's favorite artist, we like, ooh, that's going to be a tough one, man. Kendrick might bite the boy head off. But see, you sitting up here framing it like everybody thought Kendrick was going to take his head off. Nigga, he did take his fucking head off. That's what DJ Hed telling you. That's what Elliott Wilson just told you. That's what Joe Budden already told you. I think Charlamagne told you. Nigga, Kendrick killed them, bro. Drake went off to fucking Turks, bro. He and Turks popping perks. Whether he got a daughter or not, fuck all that shit.
Correct. But you know why you feel that way though, right?
Tell me.
You feel that way because you respect Kendrick's hip hop more than you respect Drake's hip hop. So you automatically come in with that perspective. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, bro, you just wanted to see the nigga battle. You honestly don't even care. You know how Ak always say, you know, if one of these rappers fight me, it's always a lose for them. It's a win-win for me, because they're going to say at least Big Ak got out there. Win or lose. Yeah, that's what you do when you pussy. You know what I'm saying? When you pussy, you say, well, at least I got out there, so it's no losing. Only you could be embarrassed. So he's saying, nigga, we already know Kendrick rap better than Drake, so he basically admitting Drake never stood a chance, so we supposed to just be happy that Drake got in there.
Okay, that's a really interesting point, and it's not necessarily that I respect it. I feel that, again, it's like me in media, right? My path to where I've gotten isn't traditional, right? Like, if my story of getting to where I got to in media was, yo, I used to carry crates for Sway, and then he, you know what I mean? I used to like be interning for him and like be his assistant, and then he gave me a chance on the radio, and I kind of proved myself, and I grinded up, and I did like 15 different cities bouncing around before I got a major chance. I think a lot of people be like, yo, you've kind of earned your keep, right?
Man, these niggas ain't talking about shit, guys.
Oh,
oh my God.
Hi, we're visible.
This nigga fucking Akademiks got more goddamn ads than I ever seen in my life.
You're saying it's a delusion, but if we're actually, and this is me saying that, yeah, I'm still giving a slight advantage to Kendrick, but Kendrick ain't winning just off rapping. The nigga is winning off saying you have a 11-year-old child, you're a pedophile. He's winning off of like really on some gossip shit. Let's be honest. He
rapping better too, so what do you have Drake winning as? Nothing. Drake is losing regardless.
Kendrick is winning off as two things. Gossip, which are mostly lies, and secondly, hey, let me try to step on your release.
Bro, everybody was just saying that Kendrick ain't released nothing scathing enough. That they was basically saying Kendrick wasn't dropping enough fucking tea. So when the nigga started dropping the tea, now he winning off of gossip, bro. Y'all see this shit, bro? Y'all see this shit, and why I gotta come online and try to balance this shit? Why niggas like DJ Hed gotta be so fucking biased to counterpart the shit that Akademiks is actively doing? And nobody would even give a fuck about what Akademiks is talking about because it's his opinion. That don't make it a fact, but he's the one that built the platform with the biggest voice. He's the one that's on live stream with 80,000 people. Like, we not fucking spreading misinformation. That's what Drake claiming Kendrick doing. But that's what Act doing when it comes to the perception of this beef.
Which is outmaneuvering, just like Elliott Wilson just came on here and said. It's not that he's rapping so spectacular that we're like, oh my God, Drake, you cannot rap.
Gang, you and Elliott. Elliott just said he will slob Drake up even though Drake don't fuck with him. He's #1 in his book still. You niggas are unstoppable dick eaters. Like, no offense, not literally. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with you guys, but Jesus.
Rap with this. Come on, do you really think that, brother?
I think that Drake is a dope rapper. I think that Drake is a dope songwriter. I think that Drake is a dope. He can be a dope MC. I think that he makes great songs and bops. Like I've said numerous times over the last month, just go make your bops, bro. Leave this alone. Leave this alone. This is not for you over here. Exactly. When it comes to rapping, when it comes to strategic movement, I'm not even talking. Fuck the gossip and all of the on both sides. Fuck all of that. I'm not even talking about that. I'll stick to what you and Elliott spoke about when it comes to the strategy and when it comes to hip hop. It on no level can he fuck with Dot. On any level.
Nah, I wouldn't say that, but I will say, man, on this fucking level, when it comes to this battle, it's over. And Drake couldn't fuck with Dot on that level, man. So yeah, that was a long conversation between him and DJ Hed. That shit was like over an hour long. So obviously we not gonna react to that whole shit on my channel, but y'all can go to King Akademiks and watch all those clips. I think he also got one where Charlemagne called in. I'm pretty sure he called in some niggas from the West Coast and shit, man. So yeah, we just going through all the reactions type shit. Let me pull up a goddamn interesting post, man. Shout out to Don't Panic on Instagram. Let me pull up their post because, you know, it's been a lot of talk and a lot of conspiracy theories that Drake fed the information to Kendrick Lamar on purpose, and it was like this long-standing type of scheme and plot to set Kendrick up to make a whole song about nothing. Like, I honestly didn't understand what the ultimate end goal would have been for this whole situation to make sense. And the fans haven't explained it either, and Drake hasn't pretty much provided any proof that he actually set this shit up, in my opinion, because, you know, this was all on Twitter. If you're on the internet and you tapped in, then you know. I really think Drake is like, think the niggas who listen to his music don't be on Twitter or something. Like, Drake rapped everything in his song. Everything he rapped in his song, he pretty much got from Twitter, guys. So let's just look at this because y'all got to realize that they were saying Drake set this whole thing up. So they said, damn, Drake is next level. He really played the long game for years by DMing underage girls, rapping about high school girls being hot, and even bringing underage girls on stage, all to trick Kendrick into thinking Drake's a pedophile. Chestnut checkers from the GOAT. And that's just exactly how fucking, now obviously this tweet was somebody being sarcastic, but that's how dumb the stands sound, I mean, because it's one thing to be a fan, but it's another thing to be a delusional stan. When you're a delusional stan, you start fucking creating conspiracy theories, guys. You start to make it make sense in your own head. Now, how stupid would this be for them to believe that Drake would have to be doing all this shit for fucking years, guys? Don't make me go to Whack 100 page right now and pull up that video of Drake hugging on a teenager on stage and saying some weird shit to go with it. Somebody say, I'm gonna make Kendrick think I'm a child molester. What a great angle, Drizzy. Like, come on, guys. Bringing up Millie Bobby Brown on a track when Kendrick never mentioned her is the most telling slip up. Now, I ain't gonna lie, this nigga brung up Millie Bobby Brown name in a couple different songs, and we could tell that that's one of the things that bother him the most when it comes to his career, period, because that's a huge stain on his career. That time Millie Bobby Brown did an interview and she like basically revealed that Drake be texting her good night and good morning and all kind of weird shit. Like, she was like 15 at the fucking time, guys. So we don't even need to explain why that shit is weird. You could take the poetic Flacco approach and be like, oh, he's just texting her. He's her mentor. But hey, if you in the same breath can say that you would never do that shit because it's weird, but it's okay for him to do it, nah, you already disqualified from the conversation. Somebody said, Kendrick, Drake, you are a pedophile. Drake, I did not do anything appropriate with Millie Bobby Brown. He keep bringing that up. The man calls you a master manipulator and you admitted to feeding him lies, huh? That's what I'm saying. He called him a liar and a manipulator, and then Drake basically admitted to lying to him and manipulating him by feeding him. But if y'all really pay attention, Drake is manipulating his fans and the casual fans I will see. Cause I'm a fan, but he can't manipulate me. I know this shit is all the art of war and perception. So you're gonna do what you gotta do to fool the dummies. But the smart ones, guys, we're awake. We awake. We paying attention to the class. Somebody said Drake started with whoever feeding you this info is pussy and ended it with I planted it. You know what I'm saying? Just shit. Drake not even thinking clearly, man. O'Shea Jackson, this Ice Cube son. If I give a nigga false info and set a trap, I wouldn't go on IG the same night the trap worked and make a defensive post. It's adding up, letting you know that Drake never set this up. So Drake gave K. Dot the false info, then in the same breath get defensive because K. Dot used the info Drake gave. How you contradicting yourself and getting defensive from the info you so-called gave? Shit ain't mathing, my nigga. That's what I'm saying. You defending all the info that you gave to the nigga allegedly. Drake really exposed his character on his latest track and is so narcissistic that he doesn't even see how bad it makes him look. Not only did he show off his terrible comprehension skills by misquoting Mother I Sober, which he tried to flip around and say that Kendrick got molested, but actually Kendrick was talking about his mama thinking he got molested and he never got molested, but his mama got molested, so she wanted to basically project that same situation onto her son, you feel me? And building his whole defense around, you were molested. Yeah, like, Kendrick basically said, nigga, you a pedophile. And then Drake was basically like, but you got molested by a pedophile before. Like, what? The what? You that's why you're obsessed with calling me a pedophile. But he also took the route of victim blaming and mocking someone who he believes to have experienced sexual abuse. Childhood, disgusting. Top 3 issues with Drake's response. Number 1, if you fed Kendrick information, where's the proof? First of all, phone calls, DMs, anything. We know can screenshot messages and post them. That didn't make sense. Oh, this Fantano. Okay, that was Fantano. Number 2, that's not what Mother I Sober is about. Dude is trying to analyze Kendrick bars and misses the story. Media literacy has left the chat. Thank you. We could thank Akademiks and Adam 22 and all these fucking guys with millions of followers. We could thank all these guys. You know what I'm saying? No diss to them. 3rd, there's no B sharp. Check your chromatic scale before doing music theory bars. Okay. I don't know what bar that was about, but let's go see what Anthony Fantano actually had to say.
This is something I've been seeing like a lot of Drake fans throw out onto the internet as of late, is like, oh, he lied to Kendrick and Kendrick just...
Hey, Kendrick already said, Drake, that your memes and your little conspiracies and then your narrative's not working. You got to find a different route. This crazy. Everybody seeing this shit.
Just put it in the song without any proof and so on and so forth. And as of right now, there's nothing out there outside of what guys are just saying over beats to prove anything that's being said in either direction. However, I do have to kind of call bullshit on this. And I'm not saying that Drake has to be lying here. I'm not saying it's guaranteed Drake is lying. But if it was me, in fact, I think if it was any of you, I think any sensible person, especially with Drake kind of framing himself as like, yeah, we planned it for a week and you guys didn't even...
Nigga, any sensible person like me, I wouldn't even do all that shit, nigga. I'm just gonna fucking dish you on the song. Like, I'm gonna find dirt on you. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick said he wasn't even digging dirt up. First of all, he wasn't going out looking for dirt while simultaneously saying Drake was actively paying in the streets to try to find some dirt and not finding shit. But a logical person, nigga, I'm not doing none of that shit. Who's about to fucking do all this for 7 days straight to set up some shit that's not even true about yourself? And then it backfires. Guys. It's not like it was a royal flush. Everybody noticed immediately.
Didn't even do the research. You just take anything that's said to you.
And if you set it up, right? If Drake set all this shit up, then why was the conspiracy theories already floating around the internet before you said anything about that? Did you put the conspiracies out there too? And like he about to say, why didn't you put up a post or a screenshot or about you texting the nigga who was feeding them the information and y'all laughing about it, or you giving money up? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what are you talking about?
You, so on and so forth. You don't have the foresight to this and that and the other thing. Like, did you not have the foresight to what? Screen cap the DMs, record the phone calls,
just making up shit,
like that, man. Would have immediately been the first thing that I did after the release of Meet the Grams. Like I wouldn't even put out a track. I would have put up that fucking DM screenshot. I would have put up that email. I would have put up that phone call. Whatever way you are feeding this information to this man, I would have uploaded that to the internet immediately to show that he's an idiot. Why would you allow this narrative that you're a PDF file downloader to fester on the internet for like 3-4 days? Why wouldn't you nip that in the bud immediately?
Real shit, bro.
Like, you know, if this is actually the case as Drake is saying, if this is true, what Drake is saying is true here, he kind of ended up playing himself anyway because he allowed Drake's a pedo to trend on the internet for 24, 48 fucking hours.
You feel me?
You know, it's like,
you feel me? Nigga, we ran off so far with that goddamn joke. It don't even gotta be true. It's just a funny, hilarious joke, bro. I ain't gonna lie. As long as we've been listening to Drake, guys, I never thought we was gonna find ourselves in a fucking situation where we was actually comparing this nigga to the fucking diddler, man. We can't be calling this nigga P Drizzy or a goddamn drizzler.
There's going to be people who, unfortunately, you know, speaking from the standpoint of somebody who's experienced slander on the internet, you know, even when you come back immediately and try to correct it, and you do have the facts on your side and you do have the evidence, like, you know, even getting to that shit in 24 hours, trying to convince everybody who saw the thing that that they're now convinced of, it is difficult. You know, defending yourself in any way does make some people look at you skeptically, but if what he's saying is actually true, it would be so easy. It would be so easy
to prove it,
to post whatever evidence he has that
I just can't. I'm gonna keep it real, guys. I can't subscribe to the thought. I don't know, maybe if I'm just not giving Drake enough credit, but I just can't subscribe to the thought that, you know, he thought about all that shit so far in advance. Knew Kendrick was gonna bite the bait, write songs, but if I would have never already seen that internet going so hard on X and on Instagram and shit, then maybe it would have been believable. But it was the fact that we already seen that narrative, coupled with the fact that a whole bunch of other shit that Drake said in The Heart Part 6 came directly from Instagram and Twitter, bro. A lot of the shit came directly from the mouth of Akademiks. So it's like, who the fuck, like, it? That's why I said it don't even matter what's true and what's really not true. You know what I'm saying? But I just seen that this nigga Akass just posted that 21 Savage and Gideon was on live, and I wonder if Gideon's gonna ask 21 about this whole Drake situation.
What's up, brother?
Hey, man, bro. I all I was saying was you're just vibing, you know? I didn't mean no disrespect by it.
Oh, all right. Yeah, just make sure you screen that up, my boy.
Okay, man, like...
Oh, you got braces?
I got braces.
Wait,
yeah.
21 checking my boy? And where the fuck Gideon been at, bro? Bro been fucking gone, nigga. Where you been? You came back with braces? Nigga laughed in your face, boy.
I can't afford... I can't afford veneers. I had to get braces.
Yeah,
hey, that's fun. I want to see 21 Savage catch a fade, bro. I want to see if this nigga can squabble. I don't know why, bro. I don't know why. I like to see what niggas' hands at.
Ooh, you got your little brace thing going on, my boy.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, man.
Let's keep it smooth. Keep it smooth.
All right. Hey, 21, man, you be safe out here. Keep on dropping great music, man, and keep on vibing, man. And,
All right, brother. Black Power, brother.
Black Power. Hey,
All right.
do you want to get some stuff, Crody?
What?
Do you want to go like get some food?
Hung up
Man,
on
your
you.
shit broke up, bro. I don't know what happened.
He called you Crody, Brody. Crody?
Hold on.
Nah, we
What's
taking
up, brother?
Crody to another level.
Hey, man, bro. I all I was saying was you're just vibing. You know, I didn't mean no disrespect by it.
Yeah, man, I don't know what the fuck these niggas talking about, man. But look at this nigga Ross, bro. Look what Ross posted. Act. Yeah, it's funny. Act talking about Ross too funny. Champagne and cupcakes. But bro, you don't want to be seen as the fucking drizzly gobbler. Like a glizzy gobbler, the drizzy gobbler, bro. That's not what's up in the middle of a fucking civil rap war, my nigga. This not the joke you want to be. This makes it look like you his bitch and you're doing whatever he wants you to do, bro. You feel me? Let's see what Ross had to say. And this is I think this is Ross' response to the Heart Part 6.
White boy, I hear you bowing out. It's obvious. You can't take it.
Everybody know this.
You know.
Everybody main message they got from Aubrey's song was that you quitting.
Ain't nobody playing a song about pedophilia, defending pedophilia in a club. We don't do that. But
I ain't lying.
this ain't over. The Ricky Rose say it's over, right?
Damn.
Cause you tapping out. You know everybody see it. But listen, we keeping Drake away from the car show because the kids are welcome. Nobody with that background, no, shall be allowed on the promised land premise.
Bro said Drake is not allowed around the fucking cheering, man. Now we gotta go to Gilly, bro, because this nigga Gilly is engagement farming so crazy, bro, that this don't even make sense, guys. I ain't gonna never watch $1 Million Worth of Game again, bro. I'm never watching $1 Million Worth of Game again because Gilly was somebody who I really respected and held their opinion to some regard. Why? I don't fucking know, because Gilly wasn't never a popping rapper. Like, we know this nigga for clout chasing Lil Wayne his whole career. Like, I don't know, like, where niggas be coming back with these second careers and become podcasters, and now we supposed to respect them like they got the knowledge. Bro couldn't even goddamn get over the fucking Wayne wannabe allegations, you know what I'm saying, to make it. But nevertheless, man, he built one of the biggest platforms nowadays, you feel me? And turns out that he's extremely on Drake's side, but this could be just his flat out opinion, so we'll let him rock with his opinion, man. He's saying the light skins won, which I don't know why he just not saying Drake, because, nigga, I'm light-skinned, and I feel like Kendrick won, but shout out to the light-skinned niggas. We is out here extremely talented, I will say that.
Shit over with, man. It's over with. Light-skinned niggas won. They took that shit, man.
Now, mind you, guys, we just reacted to Akademiks. 3 niggas in the music industry just said that Kendrick won and explained why. Listen to this nigga reason. If he even has one, I don't even know.
Over with, man.
It's just over with.
That shit is over with.
He gotta be trolling.
I ain't gonna lie.
He gotta be.
Kendrick came back. And then he came back again. I said, oh, he barbecued, baked, honey dip, glazed, Old Bay seasoned the light skinned niggas. Then Drake just it's over. The light skinned niggas won, man. That shit over. It's over. It's over. Light skinned niggas won. Don't let these light skinned niggas do anything. Any fucking thing out here. Shit over with, man.
So, man, y'all see, he said they won because what? We letting the light-skinned niggas do anything out here? I don't think, guys, I don't even believe that Gilly believes whatever the fuck he was just trying to say, because he was just like, that nigga won, man. That light-skinned nigga won, man. I thought Kendrick came with that shit, but that light-skinned nigga won. You know why? Because y'all let them light-skinned niggas do whatever. First of all, man, y'all niggas quit making this a light-skinned versus dark-skinned shit, man. I'm fucking light-skinned out here. I still gotta live, guys. I still gotta walk these fucking streets out here with long hair and a beard. You know what I'm saying? Stop making this a light-skinned, dark-skinned war, guy. We all fucking black. We all black. But at the end of the day, Gilly, your take is ass, my nigga. Your take is ass. Now, I'm trying to find this one fucking video, guys, because I wanted to react to it, but I ain't gonna lie. Motherfuckers looking like they deleted that shit, guys. They looking like they deleted it. But bear with me because y'all know how this internet shit is, especially on Instagram, nigga. It get motherfucking messy. Now, I can't find that shit, man. I'll find it after I pulled up, but look what I just found on this goddamn page, guys. They saying anything about Drake right now. This nasty work neighborhood talk? Nah. Guys, look on the screen. Fan finds articles from 9 years ago stating that Drake allegedly had a 2-year-old daughter amid Drake's claims that he fed Kendrick Lamar false info about having an 11-year-old daughter. Oh my God, does Drake have a love child? The fans don't believe Drizzy. Thoughts? Wow. The fans don't believe Drake. You know why, man? Because I think when Drake got exposed for Adonis, I think he still came out and denied Adonis and doubled down that Adonis wasn't his kid. Y'all know Drake was waiting on that motherfucking DNA test to drop, man. Come on. So he probably waiting on the same shit right now. Who knows, man? Hello, y'all seen. Shout out to him. Y'all go follow him, man. He said, Drake's OVO bots are going crazy. Now, this is something else that Drake accused Kendrick of doing, using bots, where Drake was clearly using bots. This is so crazy. Complex music. The Heart Part 6, 92%, 8%. Guys, mind you, I didn't vote it on like 12 polls already. This is facts. None of them hoes had Drake winning. Not even the Akademiks poll. 76,000 votes, 63K views. Word. Wow. Wait. 30,000 votes, only 12K views is crazy. Who's actually winning? And verify your answer in the reply so we know it's not botted. A whole bunch of Drakes. 98-2. We know that's just cap. Kendrick Lamar. 10 minutes before the Drake team botted the poll. I told y'all Kendrick was winning 70% to 20-something. Drake just fired back. No, the Drake bots is fucking going crazy, guys. Drake has responded to Kendrick Lamar and claims he's fed false information to bait Kendrick into mentioning Drake having a daughter on Meet the Grams. He also denies any allegations of pedophilia. Did Drake just drop a bomb? Drake is taking Kendrick. I don't believe what he's saying. 72%. All right, man. So
polls going around. Who's winning the battle? Double XL has a poll going. It says who's winning the battle, Kendrick or Drake. I'll just use a stand in me. I'll just vote Drake. And apparently Drake is winning this by 68%. They've had over 133,000 votes. So, you know,
cap.
Whatever it's worth if you go
that
off
boy
other
botting the
opinion.
fuck out of
all
that
should
shit
make
too,
our
yo.
own opinion about who's winning. But
that boy botting the fuck out of that shit, guys. That's actually very, very crazy. But hey, man, it's 2024. It's the world of the online wars and perception. And hey, man, if I bot my shit and get everybody to vote like I won, maybe that's gonna swing some shit. But I ain't gonna lie, man. We all not fucking dumb. Kendrick keep telling your ass this shit, Drake and Ak. The fans are not slow. Everybody's not a fucking little dweeb on the computer just believing what all you niggas say. That's why I got a fucking channel. I come out of the comments, nigga. I leap from out the fucking comments onto the screen to give my real opinion. You feel me? You feel me? Because I be at home and when I be disagreeing, that be like, I have a disagreement with these niggas about some shit or it's the way they thinking, and I'm just like, bro, I know I gotta be being logical here. You feel me? I just be trying to be logical. Motherfuckers be being too illogical. We ain't even fucking talk about Metro Boomin cooking his goddamn ass yesterday. Hold on, let me bring this shit up before I get into this other shit. Because this was goddamn savage mode. Shout out my nigga Metro Boomin, man. Even though nigga, you fucked up the relationship between my two favorite artists, Drake and Future. And Drake confirmed on his video when he said Leland Wayne a fucking lame, so I know he had to influence you. Nigga, you fucked it up, but you still the greatest producer, at least of this last decade, you feel me? Y'all seen Metro trolling the fuck out Drake, man. Y'all see Drake right here sitting on another goddamn light-skinned nigga lap. Talking about freaky ass nigga, man. I ain't gonna lie, Drake, that freaky ass nigga about to stick, nigga. That shit about to stick. Is May Summer about to really double down, nigga? Freaky ass nigga, you a freaky ass nigga. He a 69. God, that shit was too hard. Metro say, look, Drake and Sexy Red, I believe you see two bad bitches, nails painted. And Drake just being extra more gay with just a gay purple nail polish. Matter of fact, I ain't even think about it. How the fuck is you on here chatting all this big talk, boy? This big goddamn roadman talk. In the goddamn video of you and Birdman hugging and fucking kissing each other, you got purple, not even just rock star nails. You got the motherfuckers with the length on that motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got the pointy edges on that shit. Metro say, I still can't believe these pictures are even real. It all makes sense now, man. That's the Adidon cover, you feel me? Drake in fucking blackface, which is not a good look for a half white man, you feel me? A lot of us motherfuckers mixed, nigga. We ain't mixed with white, bitch. You know what I mean? Nigga mixed with Creole and French and Indian, all kind of shit, nigga. Yo ass wildin'. You wildin', man. But let me know what y'all fucking think about that battle, man. In my eyes, it's over. It's over unless Drake drop another diss just violating and then Kendrick come back. Or if Kendrick already kind of basically said it's fucking over and he's not doing any more rapping with this fucking nigga no more, man. I condone. Fuck it. It's over. He gave up. We're going to move on to the next topic, man. We got to talk about my dog, CJ So Cool, bro. CJ So Cool went to his story like a few days ago, and trust me, he ain't post since this. He probably been posting on Snapchat and all some other kind of shit. But he basically was just talking about getting death threats, man. Now, we reacted to his last video, and he kind of already put this shit out there in the air that Royalty was threatening him or trying to send some goons on him. Like, WaveGuard already said, man, put that bitch in jail, nigga. You ain't got to abide by the street code. The bitch trying to take your life, my nigga. I usually wouldn't even advocate for putting your baby mama in jail or putting nobody in jail. I would say just walk away from the situation. But she actively trying to get you killed, and I don't know if you clout chasing or you really feel like that, but nigga, you need to take actions ASAP. Let's see what CJ had to say. He said, CJ So Cool can't believe he getting death threats from his baby mama. Crody wanted an apology from all the doubters. Let's hear
Crazy, man. Never thought the day would come where I'll be getting death threats, man. But it's here. The day is here. Now, when I was saying, when I got shot, that I knew who had something to do with it. People was all on me saying I was crazy. I was wrong for saying that and suggesting that. But now, no one's reaching out saying they sorry or they apologize for thinking I was wrong or crazy for thinking that. Because now, clearly, I was right. So, I don't know, man. Y'all got some explaining to do. Crazy, man.
Nigga, what do we gotta explain? You feel me, nigga? We feel like the bitch set you up too. The fuck you talk about, boy? What we told your ass. I also had to repost this meme. Shout out T66. If I send you this, I ain't got no hands, but I'm gonna act like I do, man. Now we already know who they talking about on that, man. That's about Royalty because first of all, that whole stance is how Royalty be fucking standing every time she pull up to the kid drop off, trying to fucking get busy and catch a fade. Whole time, what the picture say? I ain't got no hands, but I'm gonna act like I do. We ain't seen this bitch run a clear cut, good quality fade yet. You know what I'm saying? We ain't seen none of that type of shit yet, man. Let me see what else is going down though. Yeah, basically, bro, we already know that the bitch trying to set you up, man. I already been felt like that. I ain't want to just put it on your baby mama like that. And you over here trolling and shit for likes and being funny. But shit, nigga, I don't think it's funny. Because Royalty over here putting shit like this over here on her stories, man. And this wasn't funny at all. I say, nah, I can't be seeing this. I knew it had to be some satanic energy in the air from penthouses to pentagrams, man. If y'all don't know what pentagrams is, that's that goddamn star. You know what I'm saying? That the devil worshippers use to communicate with souls from the other fucking side, bro. And that's basically the wavelength that this little young lady is on. Now, this shit don't scare me because nigga covered by God, and like only people who give in to shit like this really become victims of it. But when you the person playing with it, you gonna be the first motherfucker to get possessed. Now, y'all see royalty 24K Carrot. Watch how this karma about to do. First of all, watch how this karma about to what, cause a tornado. And this shit literally says, calling Lucifer to see when he plans on coming to take my baby daddy. Cause I can't take this shit too much longer, bro. Good luck. Now this bitch just really just put a hit on her baby daddy at the hands of Satan, guys. The hands of Satan. I don't know if she literally calls Rico Lucifer, but whoever, nigga, she really trying to do that to you, CJ So Cool. If I was CJ So Cool, bro, I would confront the problem head on by now. I would have to, like, I'ma just keep it real with y'all, bro. I would have pulled up on royalty, guys. And not to do nothing to her or nothing like that, but I would have pulled up. Y'all know how they be at the drop-offs and shit, face to face, and CJ don't really be trying to fuck with. He be walking off on her while she popping it. I would have got right in her fucking face and said, what the fuck you say? And if she would have brought her nigga with her, then nigga, we can all get down and catch the fade. I'm just not no bitch ass nigga. Like, I don't know. Like, you gonna stop fucking playing with me. And then I didn't even get to clip this in my CJ So Cool reaction because the shit was too long. I ain't had time to do it. That's why I just released the whole thing, guys. This nigga was saying that, I forgot my fucking point, man. I swear to God, I forgot my point. But either way, nigga, she would have had me fucked up. She would have had me fucked up, guys. Now, I said maybe CJ house was haunted after all. Y'all remember he was doing all that little goddamn haunted house ass shit? I was like, bro, stop doing that shit. But this bitch over here talking to the devil, so that might have been real the whole time. Somebody said she's calling Lucifer, but watch how God continues to bless CJ right before her eyes. I wholeheartedly agree with that shit. How the fuck? All right, guys. All right, the internet weirdos and the haters is one thing. The internet weirdos and haters is one thing, but what you supposed to do when you got a bitch out here actively putting spells and voodoo on you, calling Satan and calling Lucifer on the nigga? Man, fuck no, bro. Man, dog, I would have been got this shit in order and check. Oh, yeah. CJ said in his goddamn video that he had control of this bitch whole YouTube channel. Nigga, if you don't delete this whole channel and delete her off the face of this fucking earth, we tired of looking at this goddamn scum. And I'm only talking about this because it's been some days. I've been distracted with all this rap beef shit going on, guys. But come on, man. This bitch called up Lucifer. Nobody that's covered by God give a fuck about that shit, bitch. You better really come with some spirits stepping behind you. You better show up with the goddamn real spirit of Satan with you. I can't even believe she going off the deep end. Like, this is real psychotic mental health institutional type of shit. She could be institutionalized if CJ showed this shit to the judge, man. Somebody say Charlene really need to stop trying to play with God and CJ life before she loses hers. Ooh, guys, I like that, man. Stop fucking playing with God and people's lives before you lose your own motherfucking life, guys. I like that shit right there, man. I like that shit because that's usually how shit like that happens. When I first seen this, I was like, you know, people usually wish death upon other people, and then either they die or somebody from their own fucking family die, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro, that's pretty much it for today, man. But shout out my nigga CJ, bro. You gotta just go ahead and cut that little whore out of the picture. Well, you already cut out the insurance. Delete her YouTube channel, bro. Delete her YouTube channel. Just go ahead and do it for the fans. That's what we want to see, CJ. We know you keep saying that shit. We want to see if that shit really true, bro. If you could truly delete her page, that would just be fucking awesome. Like, and I'm only saying that not because I'm hating on her. Bro, she just said she wants the devil to take your soul. Like, she's not thinking about your life. She's not thinking about your kids having a daddy. She's not thinking about your other kids, your other family, your cousins, your grandmas, none of that shit. She wants you dead